principle that the company that connects you to the internet doesn't get to control what you do on the internet. That ISP should not be in a position to be, a gatekeeper or a toll booth, or someone who gets to decide that, this part of the internet, it's only really going to work if we bless it, if we like it. The ISPs are just much more sophisticated and spend a lot more money There are a lot of ways to think about what the negative implications of a non-neutral internet would be. I mean, it wouldn't look good. The ISPs are just much more sophisticated and spend a lot of money. And then kind of in the medium term, if I think of all the digital tools that we use to get people information, to get people engaged, to activate them, how many of those tools simply wouldn't have been created on a non-neutral internet?
Bleak, dark internet future.
This part of the internet, it's only really going to work if we bless it.
Watch out for sake, my friend. Better step back, there's no place to hide and seek them. She bites, you fall asleep. There is no place no more to living free. Shout out loud when you feel hot. Don't turn your back off or she's stifle out. One of the most destroyable things, the black hate system. Watch out for sake, my man. Better step back, there is no place to hide and seek now. Don't close your eyes, push up here like a mighty dust. Suddenly bites you, you die. Quit like an invisible man. You need no fear to ask my help. The slug face that you hit him full in the face. Streets belong no more to human race. She's crouching behind ya. The government stuck what's high. You already sacrificed. Pay attention, kids. There is no surprise, right?
Bring your mama and daddy out of the room.
Oh, I live by myself, thanks. I don't have parents anymore.
You know who I am. Snake. Dealing in weed, coke, crack. Your choice.
One of each, please.
Take one hit and you'll do anything to cop more. Steal from your mama.
Hey, man, you get bit by like a mosquito or something? You don't look so good.
Do I look like the kind of guy that would do that to a kid like you?
You look like a snake!
Yes!
What? What the fuck?
いとこ同士だって仲が良くなればお友達になれるって思わない？何これ？またいじゃダメ。脱皮してヘビをまたいだら足が腐るって。
来なければよかったのに。
State your first name, your last name, and occupation.
Lizard Man, and Lizard Man. Hey, good going, Bill. Nice job, Bill.
Next witness.
State your first name, your last name, and occupation. And move your microphone around to make it an unenjoyable situation for everyone. But yes, welcome back to a series of Unfortunate Serpents. We have a very special episode of a series of Unfortunate Serpents today. Wow, that's some great animation. I should probably pump those numbers up. I was trying to see if I could improve things by changing the frame rate, but yeah, let's just not do that because, yeah. I'd like to actually have animations instead of chop, 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 chop. But to be fair, this is a series of unfortunate events. We have Grolnock over here on the imaginary microphone, which is actually where the microphone is sitting now. But problem with that is that it's my squiggy arm, the multiple points of Action Man movement arm is not here. Moving is terrible. My landlord is a piece of shit who doesn't even know how to fucking do the job, and it's not that complicated a job. It's scalable as well, so like maybe just remember your correspondence and you won't come off saying dumb shit repeatedly multiple times in a week, not being able to do basic fucking stuff and assuming unilaterally that you can do whatever the fuck you want when legally you can't, and you're also already in a bit of legal trouble. My god, people with money sometimes are so fucking stupid because money solves their problems. They don't actually need to think their way through. They pay other people to solve their problems, so they just are fucking not sharp. And then you have to talk to these people about the problems that they're causing in your life. Okay, but then I just needed to vent that. My landlord's retarded. Pardon my French. Don't cancel me. It's already an adult stream. I don't mean literally retarded. I mean incredibly fucking dumb, inconsiderate, and slower socially, interpersonally, intellectually, intercontinentally fucking stupid. Yeah, sorry. I have standards for people's behavior, and honestly, they've been going down my whole life, but people still don't reach them. It's pathetic. But yeah, back to the task at hand. Move that mic. We are getting ready for a very special episode of the series of Unfortunate Serpents. We are going to go back into our high school psyches, which is something I think I need to do. because yeah, I need a date, and I need to figure out how to date again, because it's been a while. Pandemic had me completely forgetting how to date. I have been on a date, but she hasn't really called me back for a while. Womp womp. But I know you guys who love me, all of my one viewer who is me, which actually goes to the point. We are about to have a very narcissistic adventure. Good thing that we're serpents and we don't have to care about others, because we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Yes, we are going to regress into high school fuckboys and try to get our lizard tail into some tail, if you know what I mean. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll be a good lizard. But we are prepared to have our expectations undermined by Doki Doki Literature Club as we try to be hentai horn dogs and completely ignore the humanity of these teenage girls who are being driven to madness through over-sexualization in their Japanese school. There are other reasons too, like there's underlying mental illness, there are all those things. I'm not going to put any spoilers in, but I don't really remember too much, but I do know that bad things happen. And I do know bad things happen to the waifus that I would personally pick. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's just jump right into it, as Philip DeFranco says. Am I dating myself? Is Philly D just old now? Okay. Like, I think he's older than me, which makes him de facto old, but oh. I have banana bread that I didn't make through all pandemic, but I decided to make it now because I need to empty my pantry. Come on, Doki Doki. Load, baby. Well, my hair is looking great, and by great I mean not. You can see, you can't really see in lizard mode, but like it is sort of in a similar place on the swooped back of my head in that, but I have a pretty sizable afro being held in by high tensile elastics, and it really can sort of tire out your scalp. I know that sounds weird that a scalp can get tired, but you can have a tired scalp. So, you have no idea how good this feels. And you can't even see how good this feels. I have like a foot wide afro just coming out of my ears right now, and it's just so, you know what? Afros are great. I think they're one of the best hairstyles around. They're comfortable, they're easy, they're low maintenance. You just keep them clean, and I'm rubbing my hair right now, and you can't see because the arms don't work on these things. I wish that the arms sort of worked on animes for stuff. Come on. It says Doki Doki Literature Club is running, but it's not. Alright. 15 minutes are always kind of a wash. Like they're the intro and everything. But we're gonna try and actually... Oh, here, it's coming. It's a loading. Okay, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Yeah, I know. Okay, gotta make sure my game capture is working. It almost never works, so I might have to use a new little widget that I put together. Ah, yes, auto. How about specific window? Doki Doki Literature Club, maybe? Yeah. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit http://doki-ddlc, so stands for Doki Doki Literature Club, .moe/warning.html. So I've been having trouble with being able to actually see things in stuff, so I may just start screen capping stuff. So I'm gonna check, see if you can see that. I have to wait like 30 seconds to check. Oh man, I really wish. There we go. Yeah, I'm fine with this. I would prefer not to have that bar up there, so I'm gonna just get to the main screen. I just wanted you to see the load up stuff, because this game altogether, I think, comes from a real place of care, and I like it. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree you are at least 13 years old, usually it's 8, and 3 and 8 look similarly, but never make that mistake in real life. These girls are all probably 13 canonically. Not 18, and don't make that fucking mistake. Unless you're in certain prefectures of Japan, then you're allowed to be a total fucking creep. Which is part of the problem. I like their socks. Okay. I just wanted you guys to see that, like, exactly how much care was put into this. Ooh, that's painful to the ear. Ugh. I think there's some feedback issue there. It just sounds kind of bad. Okay, can you see this? Can ya? Okay, you cannot see this. That's wonderful. Settings. Can I change to full? What is it even in right now? I think it's in. Let's try full screen. Okay, that closed it down entirely. Yay! Oh, here it is. Back. Okay, now do you want to? Yeah, we're just troubleshooting for a minute. Great music, though, I have to admit. Yeah, capture specific window. Come on. Okay, let's try auto again. Doki Doki, come up. Where are you? There you are. Okay. I just have to wait to see if the stream actually does anything. And yeah, it doesn't look like it. So we are going to switch to we're going to go to just screen capture instead of live. Beep. Yeah. Which means you get to see more of my private information than I am comfortable with. Oh, you actually saw my head there for a second. You know what I look like, if you know. Let's see. Am I in there? Yeah, just for a second, you can see my afro. Okay. so... Okay, so is it actually showing my screen or is it not? This is bizarre. Where's my mouse even at? My mouse has disappeared. Yeah, it's just showing you Streamlabs, not my screen. Okay, it's not. This is great. Yeah, okay. It's just... Hey Retro, if you're there. Okay, so the previous way I had it was better. Man. Where is my invisible mouse? Where's my invisible mouse? Uh-oh. Oh. I just had a mouse for a second. Well, not a mouse, but some idea of where the mouse is supposed to be. Okay then. Headphone died. Ugh. Professional. At least you get to see like what my back end looks like. That sounded wrong. Okay. Window. Okay, now at least you can see Doki Doki. You can see in here. You can see and hear me. Okay. Music might need to go down a little bit. But yeah. Alright, well, that's the way it is. That's the way it's gotta be. I've just gotta set up one or two things. And we'll have a good, like, say, hour intro to Doki Doki. Okay. So, I just gotta ask you, who do you think's the cutest? I gotta say, I love girls with dark hair. But I also love, like, bubbly short girls. So it's like, short, dark hair is a really nice combination for me, but none of these girls have short, dark hair. So it's like... I have to say, the taller girls seem to be a little bit more proportional. I don't know, but you know, cutie patooties. You know, I like them little tall, little short, little slim, little thick. You know what I mean. So, I've got to turn on some of the sound for me. But yeah, maybe that'll work. So, new game. Please enter your name. Serpent. What's a cool high schooler name? Like, I'm trying to be like the dude, the literature club, like literature lizard. Oh, no. Okay. I guess we're just gonna be Senpai Serpent. Damn it. So close. Okay. Sir Senpai. Sure. Hey! Yeah. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw her to herself. Seems like a cry for help to me. I think we should do absolutely everything we can do to make sure she is not like manic depressive or anything. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Good, she is our best friend. We shall be best of friends to Sayori. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk around school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Oversleeping's a sign of depression. Your friend's in trouble. Help him. And that's our microphone drop. Okay. I think I'm a bad liar, so I can't keep things hidden at all. But yeah, back to that. If your friends are oversleeping, check in on them. I used to oversleep a lot in high school, and I was pretty fucking depressed. Yeah, maybe I got a little carried away there. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Don't be a dick, Sir Senpai. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Sayori, our bestest bro. Ha ha ha. I don't know, fucking know. Is that a laugh or just a... I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Dude, dick. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Oh my god, stop. You've gotta be... Give me an option to be nice to Sayori, please. That's mean, Sir Senpai. Yeah, exactly. I am already a better person than Sir Senpai as we are starting off right now, and... One second. It looks like my lizard man has frozen, at least on my end. One second. Lizard man? What are you doing, lizard man? Help me out here. Why is my lizard man frozen? Technical difficulties. Fucking everywhere. Maybe I should just have this thing up in the corner anyway. Let's just close that. Here. We're going old school. Yeah, I'm literally just going to do this on my overscreen. Like... Hippity-dee-dee. Sorry, I don't want my lizard man to be frozen. It's not the point. The point is to have like a real effective lizard man. You go down here. Get out of the way. Yes, this is jank, but jank is what you pay for here. I guess occasionally we'll just pop this up. Okay. Did it freeze again? Okay, no. Seems like everything's fine. Oh, okay, now Lizard Man is operational and moving. I am highly confused by technology, and apparently, my moron brain is being fucked with dumb. That's mean, Sir Senpai. Yes, it was, Sir Senpai. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Maybe you should be a couple. Maybe she needs your help. Though, don't date people just because it seems like the right thing to do, or like it's a set thing, or especially if you have a friend who has, like, depression, don't date your friend just because you want them to be happy. That'll mess with them in the long run. And you, in the immediate future. I don't want you to think we're a couple. Oh, she perked up at the idea that people think we're a couple? She has pretty eyes. I like the bow on her head. Her cardigan's nice. I guess, you know, she wouldn't be the worst person at school to date. And, like, I already know her. I know she's not fucking bad. Yeah, maybe. But you did wait for me after all. Yeah, because we're friends, and look at the way she lights up. She's so cute when she lights up. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. That's true, because I'm controlling Sir Senpai here, Sayori. I've got your fucking back, or at least I'm gonna try. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Sir Senpai, have you decided on a club to join yet? Fuck yes, Doki Doki Literature Club! A club? A club! I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. No, that's your... Sorry, mixed up the voices there. I haven't been looking either. I'm just gonna... My voice is Sir Senpai. But really, I have been looking. Yeah, that's not true. Call me on my bullshit, Sayori. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's on about. You are a shit friend, Sir Senpai. Like, openly admitting in your own brain that you just are dismissive towards your friends. Fuck. Ass. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much on me. When I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Well, maybe she's a worrier. Maybe you should help her, you know, be worried about her occasionally. Maybe. Hint, 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 hint. I was just talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have skills before college. She's projecting. She doesn't know how to socialize, and she won't have any skills before college. She's like told she doesn't know what's going on in her future. For fuck's sake, Senpai, pick up on something. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? She wants you to tell her that exact same thing. She's not happy, and she's trying to make you happy. This is very complex, but for fuck's sake, help your friend. At least get her a boyfriend. Hook her up with somebody. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the... Foreshadowing. But I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. This is all very portentous. Also, I should shut up and let the, you know, let the atmosphere soak. But I don't like my character already because it's sort of setting me up as a douchebag. But I was a douche as a teenager, so I probably would say shit like this. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Well, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Look at her, she's so happy when she's happy. I bet those tits look great. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? No, it's not always as carefree as you might think. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I'd like to relent to her if I were your age. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Okay. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Are you sure you're not depressed, Serpents? Like, Sir Senpai, you seem to not have a life outside of, like, school and being a dick. Wow, that is me when I was a teenager. And a lot of me now. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I'll have no choice but to start with the anime club. Sayori. Okay. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing. I look around to realize I'm the only one left in session. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Yeah, I think maybe we're both sort of like super espresso depresso. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. This might explain why Sir Senpai is a little bit, like, dickish. He's probably, like, a little bit down on himself. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori, yeah, there is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Oh, she's cute when she's angry. Look at it. How dare you? Meanie. So mean. I miss being a teenager and being jocularly mean to my female friends. Just hilarious. But you should go to her club. It's a cool club. Literature is fun. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. Maybe you're an ass. In fact, I feel like the depressed voice in the back of Sir Senpai's head. That is the reason he's depressed. Because I just comment on his bad behavior and call him names. So yeah, stop being an ass. In fact, I'm not, but it's probably a good voice on the grand scheme of things. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. That's really arrogant. Literature is super fun, you illiterate fuckwit. Since she was the first to show interest after the one... How is my broadcast doing? Am I dropping a lot of frames? It seems to me that I'm dropping... Oh yeah, I know. This should probably help. Sorry, this is a first stream. We will be playing more in the future, but yeah. Yeah, okay, that helps. Okay. Though I will say, there's a the lizard is super slow. Well, maybe it's my settings. Let me pause for a second. Yeah, it seems like Serpent here is pretty... Oh, there. Oh, I know what's happening. There's just... I think I'm just sitting in a weird place in the room so the capture doesn't go through. Alright. Whatever. Maybe my cable service provider, or my internet service provider, is being a dick to me because I'm moving. Alright. Let's just have a hard start on that. Let's just reboot that lizard boy. Okay. Since she was the first to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That's a pretty good reason, man. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Well, maybe you should learn to read some literature. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Fucking loser. Anime is for losers. Only losers would play an anime game. Or like talk about anime, or like put up a video with anime in it. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Please, don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. I don't think this is a complicated plan. I think she actually just thought you'd be less of a resistant douchebag. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay! Yes! Let's go! I made her a baritone there for a minute. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Ooh. Be careful with that assumption right there. Oh, and my headphones are dead entirely. Let's see, let's try the other one. It's been charging for 5 minutes. Sorry, I should have charged these. Battery medium. Battery medium better than battery low. Or off. And yeah, okay. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly... How do you know the word dejectedly, but you don't like literature? Your internal monologue is pretty verbose. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. You know, the cool people. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! Yee! Yay! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1, also known as my type. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. It's a pleasure meeting you too. Jeez Louise, I'm just gonna take an eyeful with my good eye. There you go. Sorry, I'll stop ogling in a second. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? And here we have the possible twink. Yeah, we don't know, but definitely the... I think she's highly energetic, if I recall. Way to kill the atmosphere. This was a pussy patrol, and now you bring a fucking cock? You bring a cock in the fucking henhouse? This shit ain't gonna work. I like her already. She's a misandrist. Hey, Sir Senpai, what a nice surprise. Oh, I remember this girl. She's actually really, sociable, and actually, like, out of all the girls, I'd say she's probably the most together? I don't know, but she also has great hair, I gotta say. There's a lot of commonality between her and long black hair. It's just like, just dark hair does something to me. I don't know. I wonder in character design what they really give a fuck about, because they are, like, especially for a game like this, not like a normal dating Sims game. Welcome to the club. Cheers, Senpai. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yeah, because, why do you think, some of us get English degrees? Yeah. It's like 80% women, and some of them are cute. Literature is great. What are you looking at? You want to say something? Say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Natsuki, I think she's upfront sour because she's very sweet on the back end. She's like, people always make fun of me because I'm little and I got no tits. And, you know, as long as she's not, like, it's better that she be a little bit standoffish than a bit too, like, you better like me. Also, by the way, I have to say, I am a proponent of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee in general. Like, just, no shame for itty tits. But I have to say, not really into it. Especially because I'm not going to be caught dead on the internet playing a video game where the waifu that I select is the one that could either be a dude or an underage girl. Or most resembles an underage girl. Like the shortest, least puberty advanced one. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna get that here. I'm gonna go for the craziest bitch. Like I do in real life. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes. Oh, that's super nice, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. That's not the way that you deal with people's moods, I'm sorry. You have to be a little bit more nice and accountable to people. I disagree, but, like, respectfully. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girl. Oh, okay. Do you feel ignored? When you're in a mood, Sayori? Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy. Yeah, that's right. Natsuki was always full of energy, I remember. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Ooh, smart girl. I love the smart ladies. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Okay. Yeah, that's why I kind of lean towards the tall brunette, because she has, like, advanced social skills in comparison to the others. But, like, so it's like a selection between sweetness, intelligence, and social intelligence, and I'm a really extroverted guy. So, I don't know. It's always a toss-up between intelligence and, like, in real life in general, just kindness. For me, in real life, I eventually decided that my #1 trait in dating is kindness over intelligence. I'd rather date somebody nice, like, not nice, but kind than smart. But, yeah, I don't know. Hello. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Monica, that's right, yeah, Monica. Monica, like, she's just... I feel like Monica resembles me most. Like, I have sort of brown eyes, brown hair, and am highly sociable. Though I still like my private time. But I think maybe Monica and I would, like, IRL, totally get along. It's great to see you again, Sir Sentai. Monica smiles sweetly. Oh, I think she's already kind of more into me than the others, because she's just like... I'm bad at reading signals, because I usually wouldn't read this as a signal. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Oh my god. I remember this one girl in high school, Caitlin. I never dated her or anything, but I would swoon about her to my friends consistently. She was on like every varsity sports team, and she like was the captain of every varsity sports team. And if she wasn't like butch or anything, she was just incredibly like agile, and she had like bad braces, and so she was obviously pretty but going through an awkward phase. And oh my god, I should have told her I had a crush on her, because like she was great. I think she had a boyfriend though. I was hesitant for some number of reasons. But let's get out of my high school and back into the game. Monica, yeah. Basically, completely out of my league. Alright, so that's who we're gonna hit on. Actually, we should focus most on our friendships, and, you know, our friendships will grow. If we are a good friend, then hopefully over time people will come to recognize our true value, and you know, we'll have less sort of judgy transactional relationship. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little boner inducing. You too, Monica. You know, the real answer here? Harem. All of them. Birthday party. Every day. Come sit down, Sir Senpai. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Oh, Natsuki, you're so cute. You're so adorable with your anger. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Oh my god, I love a cup of tea. You're a fucking gem. A nice cuppa. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ooh, that's a smile. She's a cutie. Hi, look at that smile. Look at that smile. I'm talking to her like I talk to my dog. Ooh, ah. Lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh my god! With whiskers drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate used to make ears. Oh my god! Well, show the cupcakes. Show the pictures of the cupcakes. They are so cute. I'm squeeing along with them. Squee! Squee! I had no idea how good you were at baking, Natsuki. Exactly what I'm thinking, Monica. Monica and I are in the same headspace. We should become prom queen and king. I put queen first because, like, I'm already lizard king. I want you to have that come up. Oh, well, you know, I am, like, super creative. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Oh god, I'm getting hungry. Okay, because of that I will... Ooh. There's... so... banana bread right here. Good. I forgot I did that. Sayori talked with her mouth full. I've already managed to get icing in her face. I turned the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I like how I'm enjoying baked goods along with them. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. I hope she didn't put any bodily fluids in it or drug us. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Wow, the first nice moment out of Senpai. What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Oh, is Natsuki thinking I'm coming on to her? Is that what's going on here? Cause not yet. You're not my type. Sorry, kiddo. I mean, like you're cute and all, but like, again, I already said. I don't want people thinking those things about me. Made them for you or anything. You sorta, kinda did. And I appreciate it. Because I love you and after Jesus loves you. Like, does this have to be complicated? Can't I just, like, say thank you? I thought you took, oh, well, he actually said that exact thing. Not exactly. Well, maybe. Oh, she's cute when she's obstinate. I'll give her that. But I'm not into the pink hairs as well. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Wow. You know, I deserve it. But for shit that you don't know about. Because I am a little bit frosty. Alright. just be consistent with Mitsuki and maybe she'll stop acting weird. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Yeah, because she's classy. SMRT, motherfucker. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Fuck. Yes, it does. I guess. Sir Senpai, you have no balls for literature. Literature is for people with guts. Get the fuck out of here. These women here, these young women here, have more guts than you will ever have. You fucking wretch with your backhanded, soft-dicked comments about literature. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Well, I am impressed. Out of all of you, Yuri is the one that I am most impressed with. And that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. She's blushing. So, like, there's that. Man, you really should take opportunity of all these cute girls. You will never be surrounded by cute girls trying to be nice to you in this density. Again, and you're trying to leave? They're giving you... I can't remember the last time a woman made me tea. If a woman made me tea, I would probably propose. Because I'd be like... She'd have to make it correctly. Well, not even make it correctly. She'd have to engage in tea making in a way that my grandma would have approved of, and then it's just like, boom, lock, you're in there, ka-cha. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. I think Monica is a little bit socially manipulative, if I recall. I'm not sure. But... Oh, hey, Retro! We're playing some Doki Doki Literature Club. Currently we're meeting all the girls. Monica, she's the popular one, and she seems so, like, a little bit more outgoing, so that's cool. Then there's Yuri. Yuri's my choice, because you know how I like the girls with the dark hair. You know, I like the emo chicks. And then there's, Natsuki. She's not my type. She's a little, you know, she's a little bit, underdeveloped. Let's say that. I'm not a pedo. Just saying. And she might be a dude. She might legitimately be a dude. And not to be transphobic, but I am cis, and yeah. Just saying. No tits. And no hate on the Itty Bitty TD committee, as I've said before. But yeah. Then there's also Sayori, who is our best friend, who, you know, if the love is there, that's all that really matters. She might know me better. You know, we might be able to communicate on that deeper, fundamental, primal level a little bit better. Like, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. What made you consider Literature Club? Cupcakes. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... Wow! Sir Senpai showing some level of social awareness. Oh, I'm burping on that banana bread. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Oh, so Monica's sort of like good friends with Sayori. I bet Sayori looks up to Monica. That's cool. I never knew that my best friend and, like, the president of the Literature Club were actually, like, had that in common. I'm assuming that the president and the vice president would read literature, but I don't know. Sayori's an interesting person who makes interesting friends, and I love her very much. She's my good friend. She's a good friend in general. I hope she realizes that there's give and take in relationships and she can't just, burn herself away. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the other major clubs. Are you stupid? Like, sincerely, are you stupid? It's because she likes literature. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Debate isn't literature. Both are sophisticated, but fuck. Well, Aw, that cute pose again. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Damn, Monica! You're a gem. How are you this cool? And if I encourage others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. I really, as somebody who's done stage poetry and encourages other people to write, I really feel you on this. This is an important fucking thing. Monica really is a great leader. You know what? I'm a leader too. I've gotta do it. I don't like that I've gotta do it. It's a weird, flub of my personality, but it's like, yeah, you gotta. Sometimes it's not so much leading for the sake of leading. Like, some people just want to go into those clubs and get control of the budget and all that stuff that you hate. But you do it because you love something, and you want to bring other people into that love. And I respect that. I really do. Yuri also nods in agreement. And Yuri is a fox. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Free up storage space. No! You have a terabyte drive. Fucking find some space. You could put it that way. Not that many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Oh, believe me, baby, do I fucking know. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Believe me, honey, I fucking know. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Believe me, honey, I fucking know. I've tried to start an open mic poetry night. Holy shit, people fucking don't do a damn. I had one person outside of my group of semi-professional poets go up on stage, and they were just drunk and hammed it up. But you know what? Good for them. Thank you. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. That would be so nice to leave to the youngins. And we can leave it to the little one, the first year. She can become president when you're gone. Right, everyone? Sayori, yeah! Yuri, we'll do our best. Natsuki, you know it. Natsuki, you should be... Okay, the thing is, it seems like there are only 2 real character models. And then they, put different hair and tits on them. So it's like, Natsuki and Sayori are the same character model, basically, with different eyes, different hair, slightly different coloration, and Natsuki has no tits. Whereas Sayori has some tits. Okay, actually, I think... Wow, I'm realizing something about myself just by staring at these anime girls' tits. I tend to... Yuri is the one with the biggest jugs. I think it goes A for Natsuki, B maybe, or double A for Natsuki, A for Sayori, B for Monica, and I think those are C's on Yuri. But I thought that Yuri was a B, Monica was an A, and the other was Sayori was double A cup, and Natsuki was triple A cup. Maybe. But I think it just may be ABC. Nah, it can't be ABCD. Because those aren't bees. I have sisters. I have 5 sisters. I can tell people's cup size if I concentrate, but it requires concentration. And, like, you can't be ogling. Or at least I can't. It doesn't work. If I ogle a girl, I can't tell what size her drugs are. I just like them. But yeah. My point being, I'm almost never attracted, especially in anime, to the character with the biggest jugs, and here we are. Black hair overrides. Oh, but also to be fair, in high school I did date a couple of Asian girls just because of the demographics of our town. And so my last Asian girlfriend was a C cup. So I'm not gonna think about that too much because I don't want to project any of my past exes onto this game. You know it! Everybody enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these 3. Yes, she must have. Monica's cool. But I really like Yuri. But I think Monica likes me. I don't know. Oh, so conflicted. Sayori, you're so happy to be amongst your friends here. I hope I can just continue that. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Or maybe they're just glad to have a little bit of testosterone in the room. Maybe they argue a little bit, and sometimes this can help settle arguments. There are 4 of them. I'm sure there are two-way ties all the time, regardless of gender. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Yes, you can. I can. Fucking pleb. So, Sir Senpai, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half-jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. I think she's the one who shares my actual interests, or my character's interests, I guess. Like, I think she's the one who's into anime, too. Not much of a reader, I guess. Oh, she thinks I'm fucking dumb. And she's right, because Sir Senpai is fucking dumb. Oh, I just cringed so hard I gave myself a neck ache. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? A bonfire of the vanities. The Count of Monte Cristo. Ulysses. Ulysses. That's what I read this weekend. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. Ooh. Sensual. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Oh yeah, me too, baby.